In this lesson we will begin learning one of the animal styles. The animal we're going to take a look at is snake. So in the tutorial we will learn one section of a short form alongside a few important exercises that help develop snake-like qualities. When learning an animal system, we aren't necessarily trying to mimic the physical movement of the animal. So in this case, snake is a reptile, we're human beings, so obviously we can't move in exactly the same way. But what we can do is adopt certain primal behaviour and fighting strategy in order to develop an unorthodox fighting method. The snake often subdues prey much larger than itself. It does this by being elusive, stealthy, and very difficult to catch or get hold of. And then when the right opportunity arises, it can merge or entwine with its opponent or attack viciously and decisively to end the fight quickly. Although the snake can move very fast when it wants to, we tend to train the forms and drills relatively slowly so that we can really focus on letting go of physical tension and move smoothly, fluidly, in order to develop that soft, relaxed, heavy striking power. The first exercise we're going to do today involves circling the hands slowly on the horizontal plane. So you begin by putting your left leg in front, right leg behind. No need for a deep stance, just knees slightly bent. And from here, I'll just do a few first. So, what we're doing here, we're just alternating circles with the right and left hand on the transverse plane. So, if I put my left leg in front, just at a slight angle, my left arm goes out, it stretches away, and then comes back in. So the left hand goes away from the body and comes back in. And then add the second hand, so the left hand goes out, as it comes back in, the right hand follows inwards as well. So the left one circles out, the right follows as the left comes back in. Then the left comes underneath the right elbow, underarm extends away. Right reaches away, left reaches away. Right, left, right, left. And then as you can see as I'm doing that, although it's horizontal, they are rising and falling a bit. So as the arm goes away, it comes up, and then as it comes back, it descends down. As the right goes out, it comes up, and then it drops down. So you've got this rising and falling motion, high to low, high to low. It's fairly straightforward, just try and follow. So as it extends, it comes up a bit to about eye level. As it drops down to about your chest level. Right eye level, descending back. Left circles out, just a gentle stretch through the arm. Right circles out. Both circling in the same direction. As the right comes out, the left circles underneath the right arm before it moves away. So as we do this circling arm motion, the hand formation is going to be like so. So the fingers are together and with no space, but not tense. It's just together, no space between the fingers, and then the thumb is hooked underneath slightly. So you have this kind of snake's head formation. Yeah, so the integrated but soft. Let's do a few more facing. So left leg in front, right leg behind, knees slightly bent. Left extends, right extends. Smoothly, fluidly, continuous motion. Neither arm stops. rising as it moves away, descending as it comes back. So the hand reaches its high point as it leaves, and it comes down as it retracts. So as we're doing this, you're just allowing the body and the legs to turn naturally. Yes, there's constant rotation in the body and the legs to a certain extent, and the shoulders are turning as well. Everything is rotating naturally, relaxed. Try not to speed up too much. The speed can vary a bit, but generally we're moving fairly slowly in order to really focus on not stopping, keeping the motion going. Keep your mouth shut, just breathe naturally in and out through your nose, natural breath. Your breathing will start to coordinate with the movement when it's ready. So I'll just do it a bit further away, so you get the whole body in frame. So left leg in front, right leg behind. Same thing, just circling in an orthodox stance. Make sure your knees are slightly bent, both feet flat on the floor. Let everything move naturally. Keep facing you. Make sure there's movement everywhere. So the legs are moving, the torso is moving, the arms are stretching away, relaxing back in. As they extend, they stretch gently. As they retract, they relax. But everything is relatively soft. Letting go of tension, just using enough muscle to keep the arms up and not collapse. So what we do on the left side we must balance out by doing the right. So now stand in a southpaw stance, have your right leg in front this time, and we do the exact opposite. So my right hand extends out and then the left hand follows in the same manner. Right extends out, reaches away, left follows, same circle. So now we're doing clockwise circles from above. Right extends, circles back, left follows. As the right comes back, it circles underneath the left and round. Soft, relaxed, fluid. Make sure your mouth is closed, keep breathing softly in and out through your nose. Let the breath coordinate with the movement, however you like, for now. Letting go of tension, so if you start to feel your shoulders starting to tense up, try and keep relaxing those areas more. snake-like movement in the arms, whipping round but in slow motion. Reach out, merge, counter. So both of these could be blocking or striking type movements, depending on the situation. A couple of other angles. So stick with your southpaw stance, so right leg in front, feet flat, knees bent. Keep moving slowly, so we want to develop that soft yet substantial feeling in the arms. We do that by moving slowly. Relaxed, letting go of tension, feel the weight of the arms move. Slow, continuous motion so the arms start to feel jointless, snake-like. Stretch, release, stretch, release, alternating the feeling. Everything is connected, whole body moves. Couple go the side. A bit of variation is okay. Finally, a bit further away, double-sided. So that means just do it on one side for a bit and then change to the other as and when you feel like it. The next drill we're going to do is another straightforward exercise that simultaneously conditions and stretches the legs, back and arms in a way which is useful for snake style kung fu. Okay, so have your feet together, knees together. The start position is going to be palms together in front of the chest, standing upright, head suspended. From there, we sink our weight down into our legs slowly. As we do that, the hands come down, and then we stretch them away on the downward angle. From there, we straighten the legs up, bring the hands up to horizontal. So, start position here. Sink the weight down, hands drop, stretch out on the downward angle, look towards the fingers, legs coming up, back up to horizontal. First bit, sinking into the legs, feet flat, stretch the arms away. Coming up, then keep the arms going all the way to above your head, look up, and then drop them back down to the start position. Nice, simple, straightforward movement. Into the legs, stretch away through the fingers. Rising up slowly, all the way to vertical, and then descend down, neutral posture. Sink, just breathe naturally. Up slowly, stretching out through the fingers all the way, and then relaxing back to the start posture. Sink, bend slightly, stretch away, and up. Eyes follow the hands, nice and straightforward. Let's do it on the other angle. Down into the feet, bend the knees, keep the knees together, push the hands out, away. So thighs and arms parallel roughly, and then from there pushing up, straighten the legs, reach high, and from there the inside of your arms almost touching the head, and then down, back to the beginning. Just breathe in and out through your nose naturally. One continuous motion. Gentle stretch out through the fingers. Keep it on. Take it off. Bending forwards, watch the hands. Release, relax. While doing the exercise, try to ensure that your weight is 50-50 between the left and right foot, and you're very stable throughout the exercise. Also ensure that the palms stay together. Let's do a few more together. So breathe naturally in and out through your nose, however you like for now. Sinking down, nice and stable. Stretch the arms out, rising up, arms lift, high up, down, in front, down into the feet, release the arms, stretching up above the head, down, neutral. Once you've got it, just keep moving through the motion without stopping. Last few. Even when you're stretching up, maintain that root in the feet, connected to the ground. So sinking, stretching up, and stay grounded in the feet. Watch the hands. As you get used to it, sink a little bit lower in the legs. The final snake exercise we're going to do in today's lesson involves combining twisting in the body with spiralling through the arms. So just like the first exercise we did, you will begin with your left leg in front, right leg behind, an orthodox stance. No need for a deep stance, just knees slightly bent. I'll do it up close first. So you're going to have one hand extended, so the left hand in this instance, and the right hand down close to the hip. My body twisted to the right. From here, my hands come back in together, and then extend out opposite way. So from here, we're just switching the hand position. So one is on the hip, one is extended out 100%. Back in, stretch out. So as the right hand comes back in, as the elbow pulls back towards your centre, the left hand extends out and makes contact with the inner forearm, and then the palm slides along it until the palms meet each other, and then they switch position, so the right pulls back and the left extends. Then we switch. So the left elbow pulls in, hand spirals back, right hand goes out, fingers touch near the elbow, and then the palm slides along the inner arm until the palms pass each other, and then they switch until the right pierces out and the left pulls back to the left hip. Again, retract in, release the stretch, hands, left palm touches right forearm, hands pass, twisting the body, spiraling, piercing this arm, the left fingers out. Right hand touches, spiral, piercing up. Switch. Just breathe naturally in and out through your nose. Okay, another angle. Still left leg in front, orthodox, knees slightly bent. Pierce that left arm out, twist the body, and then we switch. Contact with the forearm, sliding past and out, and then look to the right fingers. So we keep looking forwards throughout, yeah? So I may look at camera, but you should keep looking towards your north. Left hand comes in, touch, slide, twist the body, spiral out through the arm into the fingers. Spiraling back, spiraling forwards. So we pull in, taking the stretch off, slide through, and then out. So left, just fingers just touch the hip. Doesn't even need to touch, but just close to the hip. One pulling back, one piercing out this way, but done slowly. Relaxing, then put the twisting stretch on, hold for a moment, and then release and back. Torso twists, sending the arm out. Yeah, and then have the like the first exercise, fingers together, but this time the thumb doesn't need to be underneath. Thumb can just be hooked in alongside. Let's do a couple more facing camera, close up. Still left leg in front. Still in an orthodox stance, just a bit further away now. Let's do a few together. So big knees bent, twist your right, stretch out through the left hand, and then change. Touching, sliding, pierce out. Last couple. Keep the breathing soft and relaxed, just through your nose. Coordinate with the movement however you like. Keep that good connection through the feet, even though we're not in a low stance. Also pay attention to as the hands pass, the hand pulling back towards yourself slides along the forearm on the way back as well. So keep the hands tight on the centre line as much as you can. So just to emphasise that point I just mentioned again, so one hand pierces out, and then as the other hand comes alongside the arm, it touches the forearm, slides past. As we get to palms together here, the hand that's pulling back also slides along the forearm until it releases at the last moment. So you have this sliding out with the right palm, sliding back with the left palm, sliding out with the left, sliding back with the right. So we're keeping the arms together, shearing past each other, this kind of motion. And you can vary it a bit, but it's this feeling of centre line, shear through, slide and pierce off. Shear past, release out. Relaxing, spiralling, putting the twist and stretch on, relaxing as you come back to here. This should be the most relaxed place, and then the last position is where you can feel it, hold it for a moment and then release. Balance it out. So now we do the right side. So have your right leg in front, southpaw stance, right extended, left touching the hip very lightly, twisting to your left. Centre, shear through, twist. Right hand is on the hip. Other way, sliding, piercing, spiralling out through the fingers. Everything moves a bit, yeah. So spiralling force through the arms, twisting through the body, legs adjusting as required. Breathing as you move, very important, don't hold your breath, but breathe natural, unforced, quiet breath. Just gently conditioning the body for this spiral action. few more, just follow along. Keep it slow, it's not a fast exercise. Make sure this lead arm goes out 100%, yeah, so fully extend it as you pierce upwards and outwards. So unlike the first two exercises, this one does stop. Yeah, so we transition smoothly through the motion, but when we get to the final posture, we want to hold it for a second or so before coming back to condition the body. Okay, so now a few more on the right side. So. Same stance, just a few more. Don't hold the breath. Okay, so now we'll move on and start practicing some movements from a form. The form